Welcome back. We are still in the key of D here as we tackle our next song, Friday I'm in Love. I'm really excited to play this. I've always loved this song and I had never really learned how to play it, and it turns out pretty, I'm not going to say easy, but I'll say accessible. You only need 4 chords for this song in the key of D, so let's zoom in and review what those chords are real quick. All right, this song is in the key of D, so our typical family for this is going to be the D chord, where I have to smush my fingers in here onto the 2nd fret of G, C, and E there. That's my D chord. I also have the G chord as part of that family. It looks like this, pointer here on the 2nd fret of C, middle over here on the 2nd fret of A, and then my ring finger is coming in here to the 3rd fret of E. Sounds like that. And then the other one that belongs is the A7 chord, a nice one-fingered chord. I'm going to put that pointer finger here on the 1st fret of the C string, and that's got a really nice sound to it too. So those are our basic 3 chords for the family of D. But we also have a minor chord in this one. It's called B minor, and there are a couple different ways you can play this. The true B minor chord is a bar chord, so I'm going to take my pointer finger and make a bar over the 2nd fret. I'm going to put my middle finger right next to it to give a little bit of leverage. My thumb is over here so that I can pinch all of that together. Then I'm going to reach my ring finger over to the 2nd fret now, or actually technically the 4th fret of the G there, and when I play it, it'll have that beautiful minor sound. Now, for those of you who are brand new to bar chords, this is probably not going to feel great. So what you can do is try, instead of a true B minor chord, you can take that ring finger off and either use a bar to practice getting used to that strength there and just play it straight across. That's what we call a B minor 7. Or if you're like not even ready to think about bar chords, you can also just play the B minor 7 with 4 fingers across the 2nd fret. It has the same sound, and it works just as well in this song. So you pick the challenge that's right for you on this one, but those 4 chords are all you'll need. All right, now that you've got the chords, let's talk about strumming. This is a pretty a very steady song, and it's not swingy. We're going to keep to our standard strum pattern. It moves fast enough in a way that if you're new to the key of D, I would just stick to 4 down strums per chord, because there's enough movement going on that if you're still getting to know the key of D in your left hand, I would keep it really simple in your right hand. But if you're ready and you want to add a little spice to it, you can add some up strums in between the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th beat. So it'll sound like this: 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4. And you can kind of leave in as many up strums or take them out as many as you want to, kind of experiment with that. But this is how we're going to divide up the beat. And then as you look at the chord chart, which I have right here, and you can refer to yours at home either by downloading it from my website or from the packet from class, you'll see that the verse, they're very short verses, and the 8 chords that cover the verse are the same as the intro chords, so you'll just want to look out for that. It's a very common pattern throughout the song, throughout the song's verses, and there are a lot of them. So let's just kind of play through that. We start on D, play through that. You can look at it through those intro chords at the top, same pattern. Starting on D, ready, and 1, 2, 3. Then we go to G, 1, 2, 3, back to D, then A7. Then we go to B minor, to G, D, and then to A7. Try that all again on your own. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 3, 4. 1, 2. Here goes to the B minor. It's kind of a tricky part. And then D and A7. And it sets you right up to go back to D, starting the next pattern. Now, where the pattern changes is on the chorus. See the first chorus down there, it's slightly indented. You're going to start on G, then go to A7, then B minor, and then G, and then D, and end on A7. It's a little kind of a funky pattern because there are 6 measures to the whole thing, and usually you work with 4 or 8, so it's going to feel a little funny. But luckily it's the same every time. It's very short, and so you can kind of memorize that 6th chord at some point or start to feel that as a unit. And then we're back to our intro chords, back to the verse chord, same thing. And then down towards the bottom of the page, you'll see this really long bridge. It's kind of funny for having such short verses. There's this really long bridge. And that's a different pattern, but it's consistent and very repetitive. We start on B minor, then we go to G, and then to D, and then to A7. And then we just repeat that a bunch. To G, to D, then A7. Try one more time on your own, starting on B minor, and then. And what it does is at the very end, we'll do it one more time, B minor, to G. If you see at the very end, we go to D, A7, I'm in love, and then boom, back to D. You're right back at verse 1 at the top. So just watch out for that. It's a quick return from the bottom of the page up to the top of the page, right back into the verse. There's no break in between. At the very end, we'll play through verse 1 and 2 again, and then pop our eyes back down to the bottom outro, which we kind of don't even really need to look at because it's the same chord progression as the verse. But what we will do at the end is, instead of resolving back to the D chord, you'll notice in their original recording that they just hang out on the A7 chord, and then they just kind of let it fade out a little bit. And that's always fun when you've got a song that's sort of unresolved. So feel free to take a break here, review any part that you need to, either of the video or of the chord chart, kind of go through what you need to, and then when you're ready, tune back in, because next we're going to play through the whole thing. All right, here we go. We're going to play all the way through Friday, I'm in Love. Don't worry, we'll take it a little bit slower, just to really make sure you sink your teeth into that chord progression, and there's a lot of words here too, and a lot of things moving quickly from one section to the next. So we'll take it slow. If you want to play with the original recording, you can. I would add a capo to that first fret there, and then just play the chords as normal, and you'll be one of the Cure. It'll be great. They go pretty fast up to tempo, so we'll take it slow here. Here we are, starting with the intro on D. 1, 2, ready, and 1, 2, 3 to G. 1, 2, 3, back to D, A7, B minor, to G, then to D, A7. Just try that on your own, really feel it. Starting on D, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. There, here's the B minor. Verse 1, here we go. I don't care if Monday's blue, Tuesday's gray, and Wednesday too. Thursday, I don't care about you. It's Friday, I'm in love. Verse 2, keep that pattern going. Monday, you can fall apart. Tuesday, Wednesday, break my heart. Thursday doesn't even start. It's Friday, I'm in love. To the chorus, G. Saturday, A7, wait, B minor. And Sunday, always, G comes too late, D. But Friday, never, A7, hesitate. Verse 3, D, I don't care, G. If Monday's black, back to D, here's that pattern. Tuesday, Wednesday, heart attack. Oh, Thursday, never looking back. It's Friday, I'm in love. Same chords as the intro. Through a little interlude here. This should start feeling like you know it on the inside a little bit. There's that B minor to G, D, A7. Verse 4, same chord pattern. Monday, you can hold your head. Tuesday, Wednesday, stay in bed. Oh, Thursday, watch the walls instead. It's Friday, I'm in love. Back to the chorus, G. Saturday, A7, wait, B minor. And Sunday, G always comes too late, D. A7, never hesitate. To the bridge, B minor, dressed up to the eyes. G, wonderful surprise. D, C or A7, shoes and your spirit. B minor, rise, throwing out your frown, just smiling at the sound, as sleek as a shriek, spinning round and round. Always take a big bite, it's such a gorgeous sight to see you eat in the middle of the night. B minor, can never get enough, that's your G, enough of the stuff. D, A7, Friday I'm in love. Verse 1, I don't care. G, if Monday's blue. D, Tuesday is gray. A7, Wednesday to B minor. Thursday, G, I don't care about you. D, it's Friday. A7, I'm in love. Verse 2, Monday you can fall apart. Tuesday, Wednesday break my heart. Oh, Thursday doesn't even start. It's Friday, I'm in love. Down to the outro, same progression. D to G, back to D, A7, then that B minor to G, D, A7. Try that progression one more time on your own. And here we just end on the A7 right there. Ooh. Very cool. All right. Well, I hope you made it through there all right. It's kind of crazy. Lots of words, lots of movement, lots of parts. So feel free to go back and use this as much as you need to. Go back and listen to the original, really get into it, and really feel where those changes come as well from that. And when you're ready, try to play it with them. And that would be so cool too. But whatever you do, just enjoy your practice for this song. Whether it's with this video, with the chord chart, with the original, whatever it is, just I hope you enjoy this a lot. And thank you so much for joining me and for watching. I'll see you next time around.